stones that, you know, you've got this rich, gorgeous purple. I think of Charoite. And this Charoite necklace is that just the quality. You look at that and there's that bright, rich, deep purple. It's so gorgeous. And $169.55 is the price. The item number to order is 748616. 5 flex pay of $33.91. Just the color saturation alone is amazing. There's also a stretch bracelet that's available. I do have earrings that you can grab that go back with it. You can see I have a whole suite, including a ring, which I can pop on for you to show you what that looks like. So I have a lot of purple in my wardrobe. It's actually my husband's favorite color, so I love it too. So I love the idea of kind of putting this on, but purple also looks amazing when you're wearing red. Red and purple, I think, look incredible together. So I would just from a styling point of view, I would wear this a lot. But Charoite, there's Charoite and then there's this Charoite. Right, Jay? It's the richness of the color of the material that make this like such an extraordinary piece.
Okay, I want to tell everybody this, all right? You're seeing these designs right here, I did a last remaining material that I had. I got this out of, this material literally was mined over 20 years ago. I got it from the nephew of the original mine owner, who's now, unfortunately, has passed on. Funny enough, he was one of my original sources in Russia. It comes out of the Ural Mountains of Russia. He was my source over 20 years ago for Charoite. We launched Charoite on my show 20 years ago, actually about 22 years ago. We did it for 3 years. Every show that we had it, we blew it out, we sold it completely out, to the point we couldn't get any more. And when I say can't get any more, we couldn't get any more of this grade. And that is what is so critical here, guys. This is all AAA, AA grade Charoite. It does not get any better. This material is chatoyant. It's very expensive. It's extremely rare, extremely rare. This material was harvested, mined over 20 years ago, at least 20 years ago that I know, because that's when it all shut down. The reason that the Charoite market dropped was the fact that they ran out of this grade. All they had was the lower grades, the Bs, the Cs, the Ds, and you know that's carving grade. I mean, you can carve things out of them, but they're not jewelry grade. This is what makes this product. This is all AAA, AA material. The only reason that this material even exists, think about this. Okay, his uncle was one of the original miners. There were 3 of them that actually owned the deposit. This is material he kept back, that he didn't market, that he had kept back. This was like his savings account. This was his retirement account. He knew this material was only going to go up in value. He passed away. His nephew inherited this. I met him in Tucson. We worked a deal. We bought everything he had. Now, that being said, okay, that being said, I have no more of this material. Last week, I bought some Charoite. We didn't get a lot, but we had, it's this grade. I won't even tell you what I paid for it, but I was kind of like backed up against the wall. I wanted to have this material in my line. I will tell you right now, if I couldn't cut a lot of these necklaces because it just eats up so much material. So with the material that I bought, I could maybe do 50 of these necklaces, and the cost of this necklace would have to be well over $600. Well over for the cost of the Charoite that I just bought. But that's how rare it is, and that's what they get for it. You cannot get this grade. It is not available. It's not available. It hurt to actually
do you have to dig deep, Jay, to get more?
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. I'm backed up against the wall. I mean, I'm having to use materials that ordinarily I would put in cabs or I would dribble out. I mean, but, you know, just to have new and different on the show and to have things to keep everybody, interested and keep us all like charged. we're having to use these, but normally I would not use this material in this manner.
Right, but this is not the new prices, Jay. This is like the last of the old prices for the high grade.
Oh, let me tell you something. Okay, right now. Okay, honestly, we could have sold this material for way more than anything that we manufactured out of it. Just the raw material was worth way more. Now, here's the thing. And you say, well, that's stupid. Why didn't you do that? Okay, well, the reason is then we wouldn't have it for the show.
Right.
You know?
And you're playing the long game here with us.
Right, I play the long game,
yeah.
right? That's why we've been on for 26 years.
Exactly.
Right? Is the fact that that's what we do. You know, even though we have materials like this that we could sell for way more than the designs. Another thing that we do, which I get a lot of flack, okay, from certain individuals in my organization, right? No, I mean, they're not, I mean, but they do point it out often, is the fact that, you know, when I build things, we build it at the price that we bought the rough for, right? So even though this rough, since I purchased it, has probably gone up 200 times, literally. I mean, that much. I mean, you know, it's literally 5, 6, 7 times the price that I paid for my AA, AAA Charoite rough. But when I'm doing designs, I figure it at the price we bought it for. So I'm not figuring it at what the new price is on the materials. I'm figuring out okay, we paid this for it, what can we make, and then make our normal margin, which isn't much as a manufacturer, to tell you the truth. But the thing is, that's what's so important with mine finds, that you know, not only you're getting the real deal, right? You're getting the real thing, but you are getting a deal, right? You're getting the absolute biggest bang for your buck. You know what? If you ever have a chance to go to Tucson, the gem show, the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show, you will see Charoite strands at that show. Okay, this is the world's largest trade show, the Gem and Mineral Show, the largest. See what they get for an 8mm strand of Charoite that's even in close to this, like this quality. And I think that you will heed my words and know that what I speak is the truth. Okay, literally something like this wholesale would be anywhere from $800 to $1,000 wholesale in like an 8mm bead in this quality, and they might have 2 or 4 in their whole inventory. Because it's that rare and that expensive.
And we do have matching pieces as well. So if you want to get the bracelet, it's a jeweler stretch bracelet that's available. I only have 150 left.